Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here, Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Let's continue to go around town, talk to people, burn off some of our flesh, you know, just normal, typical things that are no big deal. The wagon holds only a few boxes and scattered garments. The Kraken's Eye upper floor. Kraken's Eye. Oh, I like that. I like that that actually shows up what the doorways are and where they go. Pretty cool. Nagati, turn your gaze. I have many tasks to finish. Okay. Oh, we can go into the Kraken. Adieu, good day.
Not a thing.
It's always raining. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ooh, there's a boat. That's
Fresh
Race
fish.
you to the coral.
okay.
No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim? You are a strange man.
Okay. What's up, fishy?
I have many fish here to trade. I caught them myself.
Yow Mao grins proudly. Let me see what you got. I don't like fish, so there's really no point in that. I'm curious, however. She has a personal inventory, and she's not using it. Now, why does she have this weird lantern thing? And why doesn't that go into your main hand? There we go. It counts as a shield. Huh. Holy Radiance. +2 to all restoration power levels and all inspiration power levels. +1 of each monk resource. If we went that route. She is a little weird with her lantern thing, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure how I feel about that. What happens if we switch weapon sets? It goes away. She got her sickle on her hip. I feel like... And the wands are two-handed weapons? Oh, no, wands are one-handed weapons now. What? I wonder, what kind of weapon? I'm assuming she uses a crossbow then, right? Small shield, hatchet, unarmed, and crossbow. Those are the proficiencies. So I can't give her a wand. Still, that's interesting. I don't dislike that, actually. Okay, Adair wants to speak with me. What's up, buddy?
The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here.
Not to be confused with supernatural manifestations of Aothis, the children of the Dawn Stars are Rayat Saren followers of Aothis who have traveled to the Deadfire archipelago as migrant workers in the decades following the Saints' War. Lacking colonies of their own, Dawn Stars can often be found in the employ of the Valian Trading Company or Royal Deadfire Company. Oh, okay.
There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Fair
Just a friend, huh?
enough. Jody rubs the back of her neck, clearly uncomfortable. How did you know her?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale. Same temple.
Adair looks askance at you. Uh-huh. Your cheeks are red.
All right, all right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too.
Excuse me?
Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Why are... No, it's oversharing, dude. Come on. Jody's face models bright red, and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. Yeah, that's my favorite kind. Sounds like a special woman. You could have stopped a few sentences ago. Yeah.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Okay, that's weird. Thanks, Adair. You're, Yeah. I'm gonna go loot that thing over there, Because I'm not going to loot that thing over there. Because I'm going to loot that thing over there. You have a face to remember. Okay. Well, what do we have here? Most of the postings offer various goods for trade, though you spy at least one crude drawing of what appears to be the governor. Yeah. Don't mind me just stealing everything I can get my little grubby mitts on. Oh, that's right. I can play around with my formation a bit here. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, what was the formation button? Nope. You'll have to forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. You just right click and then you can have the formation however you want it. Okay, so I'm going to formationize like this. Which I think our priest should probably be in the mid. There we go. Yep, I am okay with that. Anyway, let's talk to Alteria.
Begging your pardon for the mess, sir. We are still recovering from the storm.
Okay.
We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps?
Provisions for the road, perhaps. Rolling. Sorry, it's fine. I can't stop rolling. Let me see what you have.
Have a look.
Have a look. Oh, look at the repair supply. Oh, that's actually good. I did notice this in the beta. There's actually a lot of places that have like unlimited or infinite items of things that you probably need. Ooh, Death Small. It seems bad. A battle-worn grimoire. And a nice ring. Okay, well, I don't want any of those things. The Dear Wooden Captain, are you here to stay? I'm trying very hard not to be, but I honestly don't know.
How are we supposed to fight a giant?
We don't.
Hidden objects can be discovered while exploring. A character's ability to discover hidden objects is tied to their perception. Please tell me that we no longer have to go into sneaking mode to do so. That gives me hope what we just saw there. How far away we were able to do it. Suppress affliction.
There is water on all sides.
Oh, and that actually goes into our personal inventory. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this, because everybody would... Well, alright. The Colonel would always complain that my inventory would just get full of junk. And he hated looking at it. So then the stash would be there, and, you know. This way, I suppose I only will get stuff that I want if I choose. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to snag this up for now. I don't know what it's going to do. Probably
then
don't need
in
to.
Circles. Mala, leave me in peace.
You have anything to say? Looks like the answer is no. None of you have anything to say. Alright, MC Clap Yo Handz. Let's get going, buddy. We got a jail that we need to go to. The governor's estate at some point. I guess I should go to the governor's estate. I know, I put it off as long as I could, folks. And we also have Rinko's home. A few other places, but, you know, we're getting there. Things are happening. I probably should have been running at full speed around town. I'm just gonna kind of say that. Okay, what is this guy? He's just a guard. Okay.
Sorry, friend. Okay.
Sorry, friend. Can't do that with the thing that you want me to go and do a thing. It's fine. Onward to the estate of the governor. And potentially it's going to be amazing. But it's also possibly going to be just absolutely meh. He'll probably want me to do something that I don't want to do. And it's going to be terrible, but for now, he just walked past us and into another room. Alright, well, I'm going to go into this room because, you know, I can. I'm going to try very hard to close this door.
Let's take a look.
I'll deal with it.
Go into ninja stealth mode. My mechanic skills are too low. Okay, apparently my lockpicking difficulty must be higher. Or lockpicking skill must be higher to get that difficulty taken care of. Alright, a worn dog-eared primer on the Huena language. Juana? Oh, sorry, I wasn't sneaking. This painting of a wooded glade is signed Louisa? Clario, okay. I'm just gonna snag all of these things.
Not sure I can.
Not sure I can. Yeah, oh no. I didn't steal anything.
Real quiet. What can I do you for? Happy to all right.
I'm just gonna be over here.
What can I do you for? Sure thing.
You're just gonna be annoying, aren't you? Alright. Any second now? You son of a biscuit eating biscuit eater.
Well?
We'll have Adair do the dirty work. Come on, buddy, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Alright, I guess I can't steal that one. It's fine. I tried.
Hey.
Keeping an eye out.
Sorry, wrong button. Onward! Hey, it's Louisa? Louisa. Alright. Louisa. What's up, Louisa? What's going on? I don't know what to make of these stories. A behemoth striding across the land? What was that?
Yes,
I don't
there
know.
you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Marche.
Mage, huh? He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
She bobs her head in your direction.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Clario's tone is polite, but there is a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Jyoti to address you.
Quite the event, receiving one of the godlike in our little town. Perhaps it will take the people's minds off recent events.
The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes, are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. Because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
He spreads his hands in an apologetic gesture. Strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marche claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Clario winces.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things.
Really?
You must have heard the stories.
That wasn't a giant. That was Aothis. The governor mouths a voiceless ah of understanding and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here in town. They have all manner of theories concerning the behemoth.
He rifles casually through a few papers.
Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
Well, I am the Lord of Cadnua. Couldn't I owe you a favor?
Cadnua? A dear wooden castle, is it? An interesting proposal, to be sure, but I'm afraid the matter at hand is rather urgent. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here.
Okay.
You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
I'm a watcher. I've dealt with Adra before. Actually, I don't really... What's luminous Adra? Well, let's find out what that is.
A mineral of sorts.
Not really.
I'm afraid my interests lie in the economic implications. As I understand it, luminous Adra holds concentrated essence.
Fair enough.
And it is only found right here in the Deadfire archipelago. It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
So you're trading in souls.
That's a colorful way of putting it. Energy, really, is more apt. It's not quite a matter of digging up the spirit of your old grandmother.
Clario lets out a short, breathy laugh, shaking his head slightly.
Spin it however you like. The gods are gonna grind your soul to bits for this sin.
We will have to agree to disagree. We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture, up until very recently. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that?
Probably that you did something bad and you're about to get punished for it.
We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk.
That sounds bad to you, buddy.
Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
Not a problem. Kith are easy to track. This is my hunter one. Yeah. And if I find this Odorisi, do you have any idea what might have happened? If this is out there, stomping across the island, and you're worried about some research? Do you have any idea what might have happened?
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me. We could have prepared for this level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Clario's jaw tenses, but he otherwise ignores Joti's tirade.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
And if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
Not a problem.
Gillard, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here.
Yay.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
With a discontented sound, she crosses her arms over her chest.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
Clario darts a quick, sour look in Joti's direction.
One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, Know that they would be of great value to me.
Yeah, so I'm gathering. Alright, well, I guess we have our next mission. We must go away from Porte Manger and do some other things with an Italian plumber. I said plumber. Plumber, Mario, it was a half-hearted thing. It's fine. We should go visit the prison before we leave, though. Leave me alone. To prison we go. What's up, Savia?
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
The watch commander looks up at you after her listless greeting, and you notice that she has a dark bruise around one eye. She grimaces, but does not turn away. What happened to you?
What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
How'd that end up for him?
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
Uh-huh. A rum-dum rigore?
Something you wanted?
How are things here in the good old Port of
We lost
Maché?
no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple, but things might have been far worse.
Uh-huh. I don't see any, or many guards around.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
A special type of chanta found among the Juana. Storm speakers are especially attuned to the forces of weather. Storm speakers traditionally serve tribes settling on unexplored or especially remote islands, offering protection during the period of transition. Cool. Savia glances up at Shoti. Expression flat, but keeps silent.
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Uh-huh.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I, humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere.
Rigeri. I'll go speak to this Ilari.
Cue. I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not I here by choice. Why do this?
Well, I lost a lot to the storm myself. I want to help. Seems only sensible to be on good terms with the commander. Seems like a good chance to crack some skulls. Aothis is responsible for all of this, and I've had enough of the gods upending people's lives whenever they feel like.
We have suffered misfortune, it is true. But I do not think we have given the gods cause to involve themselves. It was only a storm. The rest, greed and opportunity.
Anti-religious. Jodi's eyes narrow, dark lashes fusing. Okay.
Gorechi Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it.
Okay, well, farewell. I will indeed look for it. I'm also going to go steal whatever's in here, because of course I will. And was there ever any doubt? I think not. I can't open that. I can open this one.
I'll see it done.
Can I talk to you?
Ado, stranger.
Yes, I can.
Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around.
The man in the cell wobbles slightly as he steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you.
Abretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
Uh-huh. What did you do to end up in here?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's eyes so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality.
Uh-huh.
My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time, had I the coin.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
What is a little piece? Look at him. His animal must urinate on everything. Does he raise a fuss?
Jere flaps a hand in your direction. Jeez. Ranger.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
Do you know your way around a ship?
Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... every one of them, sir. You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
He clenches his fists, raising them above his head for emphasis. Jeez. I could use you on my crew. What do you need me to do?
You see how fate has brought us together?
Uh-huh.
The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have... none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
Any suggestions on how to get you out of here?
A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
Rigere leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of the cell, rattling them to no effect. He sets his forehead to the bars, sighing.
The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all.
He turns a finger in small circles near, by the lock and winks clumsily at you.
You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain.
Jeez.
Norgund, in the Kraken's eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
He raises his brows and grins toothily. Well, farewell, buddy. Okay, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are leaving back to go to the main place of Port Maget, and I think we're going to end the episode. Did we go into the Kraken place? I don't think so. We'll probably go in there next, and then we'll head off to do whatever it is that we're going to do after we leave this place. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and until the very next one, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I'll see you guys later.